to talk more about just how much of an effect social media is having on the way people travel nowadays. I'm joined from Philadelphia by Mark Murphy. Mark is the president and CEO of Travel Alliance Media. Mark, thanks very much for joining us. You know, I see it all the time. The millennials are spending a lot of money traveling, putting off major purchases such as a house or whatever.
Yep.
And to this young generation, in some ways, it's like it's not real unless it shows up on social media. Why is that, and what impact is it having on travel and the money they're spending?
Well, number one, millennials want to have experiences where baby boomers were acquiring things. Millennials are a different generation. They're really the children of baby boomers, and they traveled because baby boomers were the ones that grew the cruise industry and a whole bunch of other aspects of travel. So they'd kind of done things that people my generation didn't get a chance to do when we were younger. And now they're going out and exploring. And one of the things they want to do is they want to document what they're doing, and they want to share it on social, and they want to, you know, give other people that inspiration, but they also want to get that perfect shot. So they spend a lot of time taking that great shot and then sharing it, and that also drives inspiration for themselves as they look at other feeds on Instagram and elsewhere.
Yeah, let's pick up on that. Where are millennials going these days? And as you said, in some or a lot of cases, they see these photos on Instagram and say, I have to go there.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. They're going to places that, you know, their parents didn't go to or went to initially. The old school was, I'm going to go to the Caribbean, do an all-inclusive, I'm going to get on a cruise, and maybe I'm going to head to Western Europe. They're getting on a plane and going to Prague, which is some place that a lot of people haven't been in Eastern Europe. Or they're going to Krakow in Poland, and then they're going down and they're exploring, you know, areas that most people would be surprised because they're not mainstream destinations, because they want that different experience. So for instance, they're going to go to a place like Malta. It's a great destination. They're going to go to Turkey and Istanbul and experience that.
You know, I'm lucky. I get to see a lot of places, and I can't tell you the number of times I've walked down the street, you know, and seen people mugging to the camera to take that perfect selfie. Is there concern about people not really embracing or enjoying the experience or living in the moment, just doing everything they can to get that great picture so they can post it and wait for the responses to come in?
I'm not a huge fan. I've written columns about it, the Selfie Generation, because I feel like they're spending all their time trying to get a shot. See, I just got back from the Dominican Republic, and we were working and shooting video and documenting what's going on there. I have to do that. That's what I do for a job. At the same time, if you're on vacation, you got to take it in, and sometimes you need to put the phone away and don't worry about that perfect shot. The irony of the perfect shot is there are Instagram photos that look amazing, and it looks like a pool of water, like a huge lake in front of, let's say, this iconic temple that's framed up, and then you get there and it's literally a trick with a pane of glass, and the sun's reflecting off of it, and the way they shoot it makes it appear that it's on the edge of a lake, and it's not, and people wait 3 hours in line to do that. No offense, that's not my idea of a vacation, and I think they should focus more on the destination.
Yeah, I think that's nuts, if you ask me. We just showed a bunch of video while you were talking. I don't know if you could see it, but the number of people just taking selfies, it seems like that would be tough to get, but not these days. So what impact is social media having on travel and vacations? Because a few blistering comments can work their way around the world very quickly, and that isn't necessarily a very good thing.
So there's two aspects of it. One is it's a great experience and it's free marketing. So that's why hotels, cruise ships, et cetera, should get rid of charging people for internet usage. They should make it free, because they have a whole slew of marketing people that are going to promote the destination or their hotel or their cruise ship. So that's a given. On the other side of the coin, it's a great customer service tool, and a lot of the folks use Twitter because Twitter kind of has become a little bit of a cesspool in a lot of ways, but it's also a customer service tool. So you got the crazies that are out there ranting about politics and everything else, and then you got the customer service folks at American Airlines or whoever who are responding to those requests, responding to those issues, and then saying, hey, DM me, direct message me, because I want to help you take care of this issue. So it's made them much more responsive, much more customer-centric, and I think it keeps the brands and the properties and the destinations on their toes, which I think is a good thing.
Let's pick up on that. We're kind of running out of time, so kind of quickly, what are major companies, theme parks like Disney, doing to try to lure people and embrace social media?
Well, number one, make it easy for you to post things. So a lot of folks are providing free wireless and Wi-Fi in their locations. That's key because people don't want to upload large files because of data plans. Number two, the destinations, whether it's Disney with the new Star Wars feature that's opening up, just open. I think it's opening the next wave this fall. That is something that while you keep it fresh, you keep bringing people back, you keep creating those Instagrammable moments, then that feeds the next attraction and drives people to the existing one. So it's just a really beautiful cycle, and social media makes it so that you can basically start a business today, use social media and build your business, and you can do it literally for free because those platforms are free to get your stuff out there. There are some issues with you having to boost posts, et cetera, but it's also a great business tool for travel agents in particular who are out there doing the same thing.
Great. Mark Murphy, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.